Hello everyone. For our last debate session, we are going to debate about is utilitarianism best for an engineer. So, my name is Pukul, and my partner Dennis will support the way of unhappiness, which means we will be disagreeing with the utilitarianism. Um, to Before we further dive into this, we must first understand what is utilitarianism. Utilitarianism means an action is right if it promotes the greatest happiness to the greatest number of people, and the action is wrong if it promotes pain and unhappiness to the people. So, is it wise for an engineer to utilize this ethics theory? In my defense, if we follow this theory, we wouldn't be able to get most out of our career. Yes, I am talking about money. So, being an utilitarian means you will hesitate to do some risky jobs because if it has potential to harm the clients. But if you're not following this theory, which means you will do this job and you might get extra rewards. We also need to take a look of our society. Most people tend to live for themselves and they don't care about others. Even they don't know what their neighbors are going through. If you want to survive in this harsh reality, you simply need money. Money became an essential tool that it answers most of your problems. Do not think that money can buy luxury items like the cars, the luxury cars, the smartphones only. Money can also buy food and shelter, which is the basic needs for our survival. Thus, I say that the way of unhappiness is the best way for an engineer. Thank you.
Before I start right away to my point, I will explain about utilitarianism. Utilitarianism means a theory that advocates action that foster happiness with pleasure. In other words, it says that action is right if it results in the happiness of the greatest number of people in a society or a group. So, I would say that being unhappiness is the best as engineer. It is because we don't need to do an action to get happiness of other society. In simple words, we don't need to sacrifice ourselves to society. For example, unhappiness engineer need to build a program application for society use. So he built a program that the easiest way for him to complete. But greatest number of people found that application is inconvenience to use. For unhappiness engineer, as long as his job is done, he don't need to think an action to get their happiness. Here, we can see that happiness engineer will find other way to satisfy society happiness. They may need to change or build a new program that easy to use for society. This is actually can lead to stress thinking about it, consuming energy and time to figure it out. As unhappiness engineer, we will not face this kind of situation. We can continue other works without no doubt. So being unhappiness is the best as engineer. That's all for me. Thank you.